Today we are going into a rebuild battle with Celtic and Rangers. So we are taking both these teams into the Premier League to see who is going to be winning the Premier League, who is going to be able to win the FA Cup, and of course the most important trophy of them all, the one that decides everything, who wins the Champions League at first. Now, very important information coming up right now. Since you guys went crazy in the comments down below, I've got many ideas to improve these rebuild battles, and for today's video specifically, I've picked one out. We will be changing the ideas that impact the rebuilds throughout these rebuilds that we do, but for this one specifically, it is going to be very heavily focused on the top scorer of each team. So let's say Rangers' top scorer gets 25 goals. Celtic's top scorer in the first season gets 24. That means that now Celtic will have to release their lowest rated player in the starting lineup, the starting 11, not the lowest rated player in the entire team. This will have a massive impact on these rebuilds. I'm genuinely dreading to go ahead and do this, but it should be fun and I'm excited for it. So let's dive straight in. Season 1 coming up with both teams. So let's take a look into this Celtic squad, shall we? What are we working with? Well, we are working with some incredibly talented players like Jota, who is apparently going to be signing on a permanent deal from Benfica to Celtic after a good loan. Kartavikas, same with him, loaned in from Spurs, now signed officially. Lia Labada, very talented player down on that wing. Giacomakis, who is solid. We also have Furuhashi here, who is very, very good. Turnbull, who is exceptional there, as well as a talent for this squad. But this has to be said. The Celtic squad, technically, is a little bit better on FIFA, I would assume, for a rebuild. Now, Rangers, though, will have to admit as well, hey, in real life, they got very far in the Europa League and just didn't make it in the end. I personally am obviously very happy about it because Eintracht Frankfurt did end up winning it. But I will try my absolute best for both teams to get them to the top as fast as possible. There's going to be zero bias from me here. So we're going to dive straight in. Take a look at the financial side of things. Get rid of the old players. I don't care what your name is. I know you're the captain, mate. McGregor, I'm sorry. It will have to happen. Jota is not even on a permanent deal here, so we'll have to think about that as well. If I can find a better option, I will go ahead and bring that option into the team, because right now on FIFA 22, he is only 74 rated. I assume he will have higher potential in the next FIFA. Turnbull is someone I will definitely keep. Juranovic is rumored to go to like Atletico Madrid and stuff, so we'll see what happens there. But Rogic can go. I need players that will grow into the best in the world immediately. But looking at the average age here, it's looking good at Celtic. Let's make some sales. The Celtic wholesale is done. McGregor, Bitton, Forrest, Julian, Rogic, McCarthy, all of them have left. Wages have been adjusted and we are up to around 60 million to spend with a team that looks like this. Now, as I said, we do have Jota and Kartavikas on loan. So we would have to technically buy them. But I guess I'm going to just utilize having them in the team for now. And, you know, just utilizing their abilities instead. So we're going to go ahead and buy ourselves a couple of players now, though. 50 million is a lot of money to spend to a team where the highest rated player is a 76 rated freaking Joe Hart. This guy still plays football. Wow.
Emotional, damn it.
And now let's go through the transfers of Celtic. Eteki is coming in as a CDM for 8.4 million. Jota signed permanently for 10.3, just like he will hopefully do in real life. Ilic has been signed as a centre midfielder. Hatate, nothing against you, mate, but I wanted a higher rated player there. It was the position I needed to improve. So Ilic, welcome from Hellas Verona. And Kartavikas signed on a permanent deal as well. Along with that, though, Morato comes into the team for 10 million and Burkhardt for 20.5. Guys, we have had an incredible transfer window. All of our money has just been spent. And looking at the squad now, Burkhardt up top, Ilic at centre mid, Eteki at CDM alongside Turnbull, who can go up in his stats. If I could ever go over to him, thank you. Also, Kartavikas now partnered up with Morato, the left-footed centre-back, and the bench is very good. Furuhashi, Giacomakis, Johnston, Hatate. We have some really good players here, guys, and I'm very excited taking on this season with Celtic. But before we go any further, we need to see what we can do with Rangers. Now, looking at the Rangers squad, I will have to admit, certain players are higher rated than anyone at Celtic. We have Tavernier here, the captain, an amazing right back with a 78 rating. Goldson next to him, Balogun, Barisic. Like, I thought Celtic had the better squad on FIFA, but you know what? It might be more balanced than I really thought. This is quite impressive stuff here. I don't know what the hell is going on with the formation. That does my head in, I'll have to admit. What is that for a 4-3-3 attack? Who put that one together? Let's go ahead and put the one together that's actually like the 4-3-3 attack. Maybe we'll go with that one ourselves. And I am kind of excited. Aribo does better at the center attack and midfield spot. He's only 24 years old, so we could definitely change his position there. As a striker, we have Sakala, we have Roof, who is very old. I mean, very old in terms of what we're trying to do here. We also have Diallo, who's loaned in from Manchester United, I believe. Now, we do have Morelos. There he is. Okay, I was looking. I thought he should have been somewhere around here, and here he is. So we have a pretty decent squad, and I'm going to be making some sales, and I do think we could do a madness here. Let me take a look at the budget first. What is it right now? It's about 8 million. Oh, that's not too much, you know. Let's start selling. Now, in terms of sales at Rangers, not much happening really in terms of big sales, but plenty of them. Goldson, Roof, Jack, Sakala, Helander, Balogun, Arfield, Davis, McLaughlin, all these guys are gone. And that puts us at a budget of around 52 million. Now, I like that a lot because, as I said before, I did underestimate the Rangers starting 11. It is actually very good. It's very much up there with Celtic, if not better on FIFA. So, they might have the upper hand here. Now, I want to bring in 2 centre-backs with that money and possibly more. Let's dive straight in. For this season with Rangers, as I said, I wanted 2 centre-backs. First one, Milenkovic, 15 million coming in from Fiorentina. Perfect transfer for us. Also, a new goalkeeper was needed in this squad. Now, this could be the difference between the 2 teams because both teams have old goalkeepers. Now, I will give Joe Hart another chance for 1 season, but the one from Rangers just seemed too old to me. Mamardashvili is coming in and taking over that spot and hopefully growing as fast as possible. Next season with Celtic, we'll have to bring in a high-rated goalkeeper as well. And Hanko comes in. 1 left-footed centre-back, 1 right-footed one. And we are set up now for the season with a very good-looking defense. But let's not forget, it's incredibly important to have the top scorer. So make sure to get the top most goals. Morelos, Haji, Kent, I trust in you for Rangers. But now let's see how the season ends for Celtic. Season 1 has come to an end for Celtic and they are 16th. Wow. Only 2 points separate them from going down into the championship. That would have been terrible. But they survived. And most importantly, the boys have gone up in their ratings. Burkhardt up to an 80. He is now the highest rated player in the team. I really want to see, though. I want to see who is the top scorer and how many goals does he have. Lia Labada with 17 goals and 3 assists. Okay, I did not expect that. It was about the top scorer though, so 17 goals. Let's keep that in mind as we dive into the season with Rangers. So here's the season now for Rangers. The last month here in May, 3 losses, only 1 win. Please tell me they didn't go down into the championship. Oh, hold up. That's totally different. We get ourselves an 8th position. That's ridiculous. 52 points. Surely.
Don't call me Shirley.
Surely the Ranger squad has scored more. Yes. Now we have Morelos up top, Haji and Kent next to him. One of those guys has to be the one. We'll see who it is. For Celtic, it was the right wing. So Haji, let's see if he can do what Abada has done. Let's take a look at the top scorer. 17 goals to beat 19 goals. It's actually 2 players. 19 on Haji, 19 on Morelos. That means the lowest rated player for Celtic has to be released with immediate effect in this new season. Season 1 goes to Rangers. But hey, Still a long road to go to the Champions League trophy, so hold on. So Celtic in a new season, who is it gonna be? Starting lineup, lowest rated. It's the left back, Taylor. He was a young one as well, but it is what it is. I think Joe Hart would be an easy cop-out because, let's be honest, he's going anyways. I was planning on replacing him, so I'll go ahead and pick Taylor here to be released to make it as painful as possible. But yeah, that one's painful. Oh, you know what? Carter Vickers is here as well. I think this one would hurt even more. It's a tough choice. Let me see. Who needs the longest time to go up in their rating? Taylor, 8 weeks with bad form. Okay. Carter Vickers, how's it looking with you? 5 weeks on okay form. All right, man. I'll do the most painful one. Oh, God. Vickers is gone. Let's see how we fix this now. After Vickers has left, we have brought in a replacement in Jiku. I couldn't go and bring in a talented centre-back around the same rating. I went the cheaper route, brought in a 27-year-old Strasbourg defender, and a 27-year-old Strakosha comes into the team now as well. I feel like these two could take the team to the next level. I'll be honest with you. And Jiku, hey, you'll get the captaincy, leadership trait. Maybe that makes a difference. Now we're going over to Rangers, who don't have to get rid of anyone. They can just spend their money, and they got 8th. So they will probably have more cash than this Celtic team because I spent everything already. Rangers has done some business. Fofana coming in from AS Monaco for 24 million, and Junior Firpo can revive his career here at Rangers as well. We are giving him a chance to do so, and those guys slot in straight away. Fofana into that center midfield spot to help us defensively and offensively. Firpo coming in that left back spot to do exactly the same as well. It's just a minor upgrade upon the previous left back, but it had to be done. The money is spent. Now we can get on with the season. Let's see how it goes. And you know what? This time, let's finish Rangers first. Season's over. Rangers have beaten... Wait, what? Is that Reading? Reading is in there. Okay, I'm surprised. Hey, 6th European football incoming. Hey, Celtic, it's not looking good for you right now. 62 points. Man City, not too far ahead. Only 13 points. We are starting to qualify for European stuff over here. Kent, Morelos, Hadji, all 81. Aribo, Fofana, Camara, all above 80. In the defense, Firpo has gone up to a 79, but the entire squad is above 80, and the goalkeeper is an 85. Rangers looking strong, but it comes down to who scored the most goals and how many that is. Morelos with the 26-goal season in 40 games. That will be very hard to beat. Celtic, can you pull it off? I do believe you have some players that actually could. Just a quick update. In January, I've just signed on Juan Miranda for the Celtic squad. He's coming in to upgrade that left back spot, and I do think this is a great signing for us. Look at that. Now the entire defense looks amazing. Taylor is gone. Miranda is here. Let's see how the season finishes. The season is done. Celtic has finished as well, and it's a ridiculous month with 4 wins. And even one against Manchester City. And look at that. We are 7th, which means I believe we do get European football for the first time for Celtic here. So congratulations. We are on the same points as Manchester City. We've scored 61 goals. It's going to be tough. It's going to be very tough to beat the 26 for Morelos. Oh, mate. 25. Just one more. Just one more for a draw. Oh, that's tough. That's actually really tough. So Celtic has to get rid of their lowest rated player. It's going to be Mr. Turnbull. We'll have to say goodbye to him. So there it is. Turnbull's gone. New season. 45 million in the budget. We are bringing in Haidara into the squad. The center midfielder takes over now for Celtic. Atate, I appreciate you as a backup, pal. Can I please get there? Thank you very much, EA. We'll put in this man with an 82 rating coming in into the starting 11 right now, and even improving our standing midfield. I like this team a lot. I think it looks class. I expect it to do much better than it has done so far. I'm kind of surprised we haven't gotten further ahead yet, but at the same time, obviously the top 6 teams in the Prem, they are quite good, and we're not on that level yet. But this season, things could change. So let's see how Celtic does first. Celtic's season is over. Conference League final against Athletic Bilbao. We're going to take a look at that in just a second. But this looks to be a good season so far. Let's see how the Premier League has gone. 4th, Champions League football. Big money coming in for Celtic. That's huge. That is very huge. I love to see that. Liverpool below us right there. Manchester City winning the league. And now the big question. Oh, an 88 rated Burkhardt. Surely he has destroyed the league, right? And whoa, Liel Abada, 27 goals. Okay, 27 is the benchmark. I have no idea how Burkhardt has not scored more than he has. That is a huge disgrace in my opinion. But seems like we can rely on this big boy. Maybe for once Celtic doesn't lose the season. So let's get into the final then. Let's see if we can beat this Athletic Bilbao squad, and if we do, let's see if Liel Abada scores. Does he? It is a 4-0 win. Haidara, Abada has not gotten himself a goal contribution. It remains on 27. That is the benchmark that Rangers has to beat. And Celtic qualified for Champions League football and won a European trophy. Rangers, you got to step it up even more now. For the Rangers squad, we have brought in 2 new players. Baumgartner from Hoffenheim coming into the squad right now to take over the center attacking midfield position from Aribo. And Estupinian is coming in for Junior Firpo. A +4 upgrade there, a +3 upgrade here. Let's finish off the season with Rangers. I gotta tell you this much. Rangers had the chance to win this as well, but they failed against Lazio in the semi-finals. So Celtic have that above Rangers already. Whoa. 9th. What the hell just happened? I did not expect that. Wow, I'm actually kind of shocked right now. Okay. That's... oh, all right. Well, we're not in Europe with Rangers next season. Maybe it's a good thing. Maybe less games. I don't know. I don't think it's going to be a good thing, but we need 27 goals. 26. Morelos got this close. But for the first time, I believe, Rangers will be losing a player. Who is the lowest rated one? It is the captain, Tavernier. Oh no, he has to go. Well, guys, it was fun while the captain was here, but it is time for him to leave the squad. He is a gunner. Have a good day, mate. Thank you for being here, but you are now officially released from the squad. Let's see if Rangers can turn this around in the new season with the right transfers. Let's take a look into it straight away. We had a massive budget for the new season of Rangers, and a right back spot had to be fixed immediately. Tomiyasu is coming in. 55 million spent on him. We only had 65 to spend, but I do see why this team suffered so much this season. The players are not as high rated. They need to pick up the pace this season for sure. This is going to be a tough one, but I somehow believe we could see a good season here. So, May 2025, Rangers, what you got for us? Let me see it. We have... Oh, okay. That's a big jump. That's a big freaking jump, boys. We are second in the division, 81 points. Only 4 points behind Manchester City. And that means Champions League qualification, big money coming in, and honestly, we might need it. Actually, no, Morelos 86 rated, 28 years old. He's not doing too bad. Haji on the 87, Baumgartner looking good, Kamara on the 87, Fofana looking solid, Estupinian, the entire defense, the goalkeeper. I can't complain. This looks incredible right here. Now, who has scored the most and how many? 28. Okay, we have not had anyone score that much so far. Now it's on. Celtic, can you top that? Morelos, well done, mate. Celtic, back to you. For the Celtic squad, we had to bring in a defender to replace Jiku, the old man. 29 years old. That makes you old. Having said that, though, now that I say these players are old, it makes me feel old because I'm 30. Good thing I'm not a football player, because in regular life, I'm still young. Bastoni is coming into the squad for 81 million plus GQ. I think that could have a huge impact. It's such a shame to see the Celtic squad fail against Porto after getting past FC Barcelona in the Champions League. That's a huge shocker to me, but let's see how this ends. It's not looking too good. 3 big teams, 3 meh results, if not bad results for Celtic. And they come in first. Oh, okay. Well, the first team to win the Premier League title is Celtic. Congratulations. You guys have done it. May 2025. It's the first time one of the 2 teams has pulled it off. And the team, I gotta say, the attack is ridiculous. The attack is very good. But then looking back in here into the midfield, there's definitely stuff that could be improved. The defense is solid. Morato needs to catch up. Strakosha with nice growth this season. But let's dive into the top scorer. Is it enough? Oh my. Hey, Morelos, you just got ruined, mate. You gotta go ahead and get better, or Rangers will have to find a better striker. 38. That's so much more than what Rangers have scored. Rangers has to get rid of a player again. You know what's actually hilarious? The player that has to go is Morelos. It's Morelos or Fofana. And I gotta say, it has to be the striker, because he is harder to replace than the center midfielder. That's just the harsh truth. And Morelos just had a great season, so he would go on towards the 88s, I assume. While Fofana, I don't think it would happen. So it's done. Morelos, you're gone. Oh my, I don't know how Rangers is gonna handle that, but let's see how much money we have to handle it. 161. You know what? It might be all right. Well, it's been done. 90 million have been spent on Lautaro Martinez. Yep, Lautaro Martinez is here to play for Rangers now, and you can't do anything against it. Wow. Rangers have failed to beat PSV Eindhoven. Both of these massive clubs are failing against some of the smaller sides right now, which is really annoying, because at this stage, with the players that we have, we should be doing much better. But hey, it's all about the top scorer, isn't it? Let's see if Rangers can clap back to Celtic in the year of 2026. We do lose the cup final as well. I don't know, can they win the Prem? We'll see it in a second here. It's a win against Man City. They are first by a very small margin. Just 1 point makes the difference. Rangers has done it a year after Celtic, I believe. That is good to see. And Lautaro Martinez definitely helped out. The entire team has flown up in rating. Baumgartner and Fofana and Milenkovic and also Tomiyasu with the 88, but everyone else is above that. Now, Lautaro, have you done it? Ooh, that's a low number, my friends. 25. Ooh, Burkhardt, he could go mad on Rangers again, and then we would have to get rid of either Baumgartner, Fofana, Milenkovic, or Tomiyasu. All right. Good luck to you, Celtic. Celtic season begins with the signing of Nicolo Barella, the man that is apparently rumored to go to Liverpool maybe at some point. Would be interesting to see, but he's joining in from Atletico Madrid for Illich, plus 75.9 million, improving that center midfield spot by plus 3. So this is the team that we're going to take into the full season. Let's see how this one goes. Celtic on the road to success, beating Real Madrid the first time. Second time, it's a draw. We're going into April. As we know, we need to go ahead and get over 25 goals. But if Celtic win this whole thing, that's it. They have won it. They get a comeback against AC Milan. Now against Atletico, a draw. And to finish it off, it's a win. They make it to the Champions League final. The first team to make it in between the two. And this now puts us into a spot where everything could be over right now, right here. Now, obviously, we want to see how many goals they've scored. 25 is not a high number to beat right here, coming in from Rangers. But we are looking at an incredible squad, of course, with the signing of Barella. The defense has gone up nicely. The attack is incredible. And now we are in the Champions League final with Celtic. Oh, wow. Oh, my God. You are kidding. Liel Abada has gotten us 62 goal contributions in 62 games. I cannot remember a time where I've had anything like that. Are you kidding? This man has, what? 62 goal contributions. That has to be one of the single best seasons I've had in these rebuilds for sure. But not only he beat the Rangers players, Burkhardt did the same. Jota with 25 and 16, Barella 14 and 4, Haidara 10 and 12. These guys have had an unbelievable season, and they can top it off right now with a massive victory against Bayern Munich. Will they be able to pull this off? Also, let's take a look at the league table before we go in there. Has Celtic won the league title? No. Based on goal difference, they lost it against Everton out of all teams. But here it goes. How's it going to be? They come in with Jonathan David, Musiala, Sane, Coman, Van der Beek, Kimmich, Davies, and Kunde, Richards, and Simon in goal. Or Unai Simon, I should say. Here it is. Have they done it? Celtic has won the battle. The rebuild battle is finished. Burkhardt, Montgomery, and Burkhardt again, guys. It has been a joy to do this. Honestly, I love these rebuild battles. This time, it was a little bit different with the top scoring rule, but Celtic have beaten Rangers to it. Thank you guys so much for watching this one. It was a joy to record. And if you have any ideas for the next rebuild battle, let me know in the comments down below. This has been an unbelievable one. We got to see so many players reach new heights, and I'm very thankful for it. I hope you guys have a great day. I'll catch you next time. Celtic has pulled it off. Take care, guys. Peace.